All right, so we're diving deep today into some research on smoking and how it affects your heart. More importantly, we're going to be looking at how your body recovers after you quit,
Yeah.
which is really exciting, right?
Uh-huh.
We're going to look at some specific numbers and milestones
Yeah,
that I think are going to be pretty eye-opening for all of us.
absolutely.
So,
It's amazing to see how quickly the body can kind of bounce back. It really kind of speaks to its ability to heal itself, even at a cellular level.
yeah, that's incredible. And speaking of quick bounce back, one of the things that just blew me away from this research was how quickly your heart rate and blood pressure actually go back to normal after you quit.
Yeah.
Like literally within 20 minutes of your last cigarette.
Yeah.
20 minutes. That just seems unbelievable.
It's remarkable, isn't it? The body's just wired to seek that equilibrium.
Right.
And those changes you see, the drop in heart rate and blood pressure, that's not just like some arbitrary numbers. I mean, this is a physiological shift.
Right.
Your cardiovascular system is starting to repair itself from the constant,
Yeah.
the constant assault of nicotine and the other toxins in cigarettes.
All that stuff. So
Yeah.
that's pretty motivating, I think, especially for anyone out there who might be on the fence about quitting.
Absolutely.
Like you don't have to wait years to start seeing benefits,
Right.
It's like instant.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've talked about the immediate benefits, but let's zoom out a little bit and look at the 1-year mark.
Yeah.
According to the research, after a year of being smoke-free, your risk of coronary heart disease gets cut in half.
Yeah, 50% reduction. That's huge.
It's crazy, right? So what exactly is going on in that year that makes such a dramatic difference?
Well, a lot of it comes down to inflammation.
Okay.
Smoking causes a lot of inflammation in your arteries. And during that first year, that inflammation starts to subside significantly.
Oh, wow.
The lining of your blood vessels actually starts to repair itself too. So that means blood flow improves and the risk of plaque rupturing goes down. It's almost like your body hits this reset button. And within that year, it starts making serious progress in healing the damage.
That's amazing. So it's not even just about preventing future damage. It's about
Right.
really reversing the damage that's already been done.
Exactly.
That's incredible.
Yeah, and it's not just coronary heart disease either. The research also shows that your risk of stroke also gets cut in half
Wow.
after
yeah.
just 1 year. So, quitting smoking really benefits your entire cardiovascular system from your heart all the way to your brain.
Your whole system.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Okay, so let's talk long term now.
Mhm.
The research points out that there's actually a difference in recovery time for light smokers versus heavy smokers,
Right.
which I thought was really interesting.
Yeah, it makes sense when you think about it.
So it seems that light smokers might see their hearts go back to a non-smoker's level of health,
Right.
like almost completely within 5 to 10 years. But for heavy smokers, it could take up to 25 years.
Yeah.
What do you think causes such a big difference in recovery time?
Well, it's probably a combination of things, really. Heavy smokers, just by the nature of how much they've smoked, have accumulated more damage
Right.
to their blood vessels and their heart over time. It takes the body longer to kind of process and eliminate all those toxins. Plus, we all have individual genetic differences, right? And those differences can play a role in how quickly our tissues repair themselves.
I see.
So that probably factors into it as well.
So even though, full recovery might take a lot longer for heavy smokers,
Right.
quitting is still
Absolutely.
a major win for their health, right?
Absolutely. Every cigarette you don't smoke is a step in the right direction.
Right.
And it's never too late to start reaping those benefits.
Okay, so to kind of summarize, what we've seen here is that quitting smoking has some almost immediate benefits. I mean, like within 20 minutes, your heart rate and blood pressure start to go back to normal. Then in the long run, you dramatically reduce your risk of some pretty serious heart problems and potentially even reverse some of the damage that's already been done.
It's really remarkable what the body can do, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. I mean, it gives you a lot of hope.
It does. So knowing all this now, these specific timelines, and just how powerful your body is when it comes to healing, what else can you do to really support your heart health, during this recovery process? Think about it. Maybe incorporate some more heart-healthy habits, like eating a balanced diet or making sure you get some regular exercise. Those things can really amplify the positive changes that are already happening.
That's a really great point. All right, well, that's our deep dive for today. I think we've all learned a lot about the incredible resilience of the human body. And I hope this has inspired some of you out there to, take that first step towards a healthier, smoke-free life.
I hope so too.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks, everyone.